Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so great to have you here, and welcome to my remodeled space. Hey everyone, so if you are new here, I do encourage you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and also hit that little bell notification so that you guys know when I upload my new videos. So just right off the bat, I am a person who just kind of makes videos for fun. I make videos to entertain you guys, I hope, and just to kind of give this world a little bit more joy and excitement. And that's kind of what this channel is all about. So I'm usually doing vlogs, or I'm usually doing videos like in a controlled space like this one. And speaking of, today's video is actually going to be about my little space here at home. So for the longest time, I've had this little corner here where I kind of do my editing, I do all kinds of stuff here, and I've never really felt very comfortable in this space. It's always felt very tight. And so after the Christmas season, we decided to go ahead and, well, I decided to go ahead and reorganize just a few little things here in the living room space to kind of help me make the adjustment happen. And I think that we did a pretty good job here. So I'm looking forward to being able to work in this new space and getting to hopefully feel a lot more comfortable with my space here. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is that I went ahead and added some lights here to the back. So if you'll notice here, it's just kind of accenting a little bit on the wall there. Just kind of nice little touch and give it a little bit something different in the background. It's very subtle, but you know, something that kind of just adds a little bit. The other thing too is that the space, the way that we reorganized it, was this desk that's here now was actually facing this other wall. And so in the way that it was just very very hard to maneuver, very hard to get around. And so now we've got a little bit more extra space, and I'm able to position the camera and some lights and even a microphone that's kind of right up there. So I'm really proud of that. Now that we've got that space, I'm able to do that, and it's hopefully going to be able to just help me be a little bit more free as far as like my spacing goes in here, because believe it or not, I feel like the more space you have to work around, I think the more creative that a mind can be. So that's just my personal philosophy and my personal thinking. Now, the other thing that we went ahead and did was I went ahead and put some things just along here on the desk that kind of are a little bit of sentimental value to me, and also just to kind of add a little bit of aesthetic to the background here. So one of the things that I have is I have a little pencil sharpener that's kind of off frame right now. Then I have a little DJI box that you can see there in the frame there. Got a little soccer piggy bank. The soccer piggy bank really is just kind of like a little sentimental value thing. Doesn't really have anything in it. It's just there. Then the next thing I've got here is my Canon 10 to 18 millimeter that is no longer functioning. One day I was taking photos with my friend Gus, and it fell off of a parking structure down to the next floor. It was only a floor apart, but it was enough to damage the lens. The lens was closed. I was putting things away, and somehow, kind of my fault, but it was off the ledge, and I don't know what I did, and I accidentally threw it off. And so it seemed to be working that night, but then the following day I looked at the lens and I can actually see some distortion going on around the edges, and so I found out that it was no longer good. And then that's when I had to go into my local camera store, and I bought the 10 to 22 millimeter that I'm currently shooting with here on my Canon 80D. So it's now there for sentimental value, sentimental purposes, because it was the first lens that was a non-kit lens that I purchased, and it did me good for this last year in 2018. So, well, for most of 2018 till I broke it. Sorry. Then I got a picture of my friend Jeremy and my friend Kim at their wedding. I was one of their groomsmen, and it was a really nice night, so got that picture there. And then right behind there, kind of hard to see, but there's a little, what I call like a cheese grater like thing. It's not a cheese grater, but I just kind of got little trinkets in there. It's also kind of a little prop that I use for like photography stuff, so that's kind of what I initially bought it for. Then right along the corner there, just got a stack of books, and I've also got a little treasure chest with some hidden treasures. And then on this little side here, I'll just kind of lean over here so you can kind of see a little bit. Got a little Kylo Ren there. I've got my pencils and some pens and things like that. Got my business cards like right underneath it too. And then we've got a few little knickknacks in that little box. And so that's what I have in this little space. I mean, you won't see that other stuff there really for the most part. I'm kind of blocking it. And then I've got this little music notes right here because I'm a musician and gotta have my music represented somehow too, right? Also, I've got my high school flag there. I mean, it was a little thing that I got way back in the day, and I've just kind of kept it, so it's just kind of nice to reminisce on my high school days because those were, for me, some of my most fun days. And then on this side here, I've got my, believe it or not, middle school class picture off frame up there. I know that you could see it before, you can't see it now. I have my high school class picture up as well, and so some other stuff as well that you might, of course, you know, see here and there whenever I do a vlog in the house, and it's not just kind of like in this structured space. Oh, one last thing. My first choir that I was ever a part of, that was my, well, no, not true, not the first choir, but the first outside of church choir that I was a part of. So that was right there, my Aeolian chorale back in my, I think that was 07, 08. That was my junior year of high school. Crazy. I didn't know that I had that picture for a long time, and so when I found it, I was super happy. It was really awesome to have, and I wanted to make sure that it was up, and so I went ahead and put it up here. And that's kind of really about it. I'm going to keep this video really short. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. Let me know what do you guys think that I can do to this space? How can I kind of maybe even make it a little bit more creative? Some thoughts and suggestions, and we'll see what we do. Alright, well, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel right down below. Share the video, comment down below like I said, and let's have a conversation because why not? And also, don't forget to hit the bell notification because YouTube is not very good at letting you guys know that I'm uploading a video. So, like I said, there is no fixed time schedule as far as when I put my videos out, but I am doing my absolute best to release on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And so hopefully I'm able to stick to that, and I'm trying to get the videos out as early as possible so that you guys can enjoy some content. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next video. And until then, see you then.